Pokemon, so it's fine. Or every trainer kind of thing, because we kind of need to. We need as much experience as much as possible. I am debating on if we should actually end up catching every legendary bird a second time, because this one's going to be much easier, as we're going to have a Bulbasaur, of course. Actually, I should see if I can pull up that. See if it'll tell me exactly where to get it in Pokemon Yellow. It might. I don't know. It also just seems kind of funny, though, that we did Pokemon Red first, and we got Charmander first. We did Pokemon Blue second, and we got Squirtle second. So what would have happened if we would have picked Bulbasaur? So I know that this is going to come up because I think in Pokemon Red, was it Red? It might have been Pokemon Red. I'm not quite sure, I think. But for Pokemon Red, I used a random number generator, picked a number between 1 and 3, and that would have picked whichever starter we picked. And it picked Charmander. Now that wasn't planned. I didn't program it to put whatever one Charmander is. I think Charmander's 3, I think. It's the third Pokeball, so I think I never programmed it to say 3. I put 1 to 3 and I told it, go right ahead, pick 1. And so I picked Charmander. And the reason why I didn't do the same thing when Pokemon Blue is because since Pokemon Red, we did Charmander, so I thought, you know what, it would be kind of funny if for Pokemon Blue we did Squirtle. Now, if I wanted to continue that random number generator thing, I would have just put in the number for Squirtle and just had it so it would just do that. Just because I thought it would be really hilarious. It's like, oh wow, it's a very good coincidence. But I thought, no, we're just gonna go let it do its thing and just stick with Squirtle at that point. Okay, let me go and Ember. One out. Should be able to take it down. Or be very, very close. Okay. Wait. Okay, so we have to go back to Cerulean. That seems kind of odd. Okay, give me a second. Seems kind of odd. I don't remember that being a thing. Yeah, I'm trying to type in Cerulean City. I'm kind of confused. Is it actually true? I just want to know Gen 1. Okay. Those are all your fishing encounters. Okay. That's that. Okay. That's Misty's gym. Yeah, they're separating it based off of that. Okay, I'm even more confused. Okay. Where is it? Okay, now I'm even more confused. What is going on here? Why can't I find it? Or did I pass it like every other time? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go and look it up on my own time or something like that. Or... okay, give me a second. I just loaded up the Rock Tunnel map. Okay. Just gonna go run. We don't really need to fight wild Pokemon nearly as much. We're already pretty over-leveled. Especially by this time. So we should be fine. Yeah, I don't think we really need to worry about anything about that, so... that is kind of interesting. so it's here then. Yeah, okay, so it is there, okay. Nope, I don't want to go to the search anymore. Oh, trainer, okay. Okay, it says gift, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Come on, game. Just pretty much play yourself for a little bit for now. No! Okay. At least, like, the game still has at least a little bit of color so you can actually kind of see it. Okay, this is a wild, so I can just run. Yeah. Okay, trainer anytime now. Thank you. Come here often, but I will fight you. What? Weird. Yeah, so... let's go and... This is a trainer, yeah, so I'm... Ooh, Bulbasaur. Oh, okay. I see now. Very interesting, okay. Kind of weird, though. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go to Cerulean City at some point. So I just looked up how to actually get the Bulbasaur. Apparently, Bulbasaur is supposed to be the first one of the starters that we're supposed to be able to get a hold of. But I missed it completely. This is probably not even the first time that I probably missed it. Probably because it's so obscure, because I think the reason why is because this one's actually in a building where the other two, where we actually got the Charmander and the Squirtle, were outside, so I could see the NPC. Whereas this one, no, you don't get to see the NPC. It's in a building. And it's in one of the buildings where you don't really need to go in for anything. So I can kind of see how I missed it. But here's the interesting part about it, alright? So, the thing is that I went on Cerebi, because Cerebi is one of the best websites to actually go to look up things, specifically. So, though, if you want to go look up, like, a Pokemon's move pool or whatever, Cerebi is usually one of the best sites. I think Bulbapedia is a second, in my opinion. Cerebi just has a much cleaner sort of looking at it, whereas I think Bulbapedia just looks like a Wikipedia page kind of looking thing. So it doesn't really look as nice. Plus Cerebi more has a dark theme. So it doesn't say anything on Cerebi about the gift Pokemon. It says the trade. I know the trade because I remember using it a bunch of times because that was the only way you can get one of the Pokemon. Is this where I need to go? I think I'm lost. Yeah, and here's all the wild Pokemon. Here's with the different rods which you can get a hold of. And trainers with the gym. Yeah, that's it. That's all it does. It doesn't say where to get the Bulbasaur or how to get the Bulbasaur. Which is interesting. And weird. And I don't know why it doesn't do that. But I looked it up. I know where it is now. I'm kind of sad that I kind of missed it. It's one of the early ones you're supposed to be able to get a hold of, and plus it could have actually helped with Misty if you leveled it up a little bit, but because the game gives you a free Pikachu kind of thing, you don't really need the Bulbasaur nearly as much. I'm just gonna skip this battle. Bye. Okay, is this where I need to go? I'm a bit confused if this is actually where I need to go. Yeah, but there might be another trainer around here, I think. Maybe with the best shot. Yep. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. Once we get towards, I think after this Essentials game, which is going to be a breath of fresh air because it's going to be better graphics and stuff like that because I think it's based off of I want to say Gen 5 kind of thing. Gen 4, Gen 5 kind of thing. So it's going to look like you're going to actually see better pixels kind of thing, which is going to be an amazing difference. But for the most part, but I'm talking about for Gen 2, which is going to happen right after this one, it's going to be a whole new breath of fresh air kind of thing, which is going to be an amazing thing. Plus, we're going to have an amazing challenge kind of thing, which is going to be amazing. It's going to be really fun. And I think it's going to be an amazing thing to have because, of course, challenges are just that fun. So, hooray for that. So I think that's all we need to do. So let's just go up this ladder. If I can actually see where my character is. Okay, so we went through there. This map is very crude in what it actually is showing off to me right now. So I think we appeared there. So we need to head down. There's a picture that tried to merge both of them together with a more of a color line kind of thing just to show you where to go. But I think it just ended up confusing me even more. This is a well battle, right? Yeah. Let's just run from it. So there was an area we went to, I think, in blue, where we had to go through Diglett's Cave to get back to Pewter City at some point. That's where you actually get Flash. You need to have at least, I think it's 10? Is it 10 or is it like 5? It's like 5 or 10 registered Pokemon on your Pokedex. And then you kind of just go, you know what? We win. Like, that's literally how you get Flash. And for me, I just don't really care. It's easier just to look up a guide. Or just look up on Google Images, just like Rock Tunnel map or whatever, and then just use that. We should be fine now. Awesome. I'll use Ember. We'll see if Stab kind of takes care of most of it. It did. And we got a crit with that too. So I think I also... Did I also say this as well? I'm not quite sure if I did. But through... Just so it's actually fresh in my mind right now. For the Elite Four, we're going to have one Pokemon take on one member at a time. And if that Pokemon does go down, so let's say we use Drachythum for, let's say, the first one kind of thing. Then let's say Drachythum faints during the middle of it kind of thing. That'll count as his loss. So if any of the other ones kind of faint after that, we're not going to count as a loss for them because they weren't even supposed to be in that fight to begin with. It was Drachythum's fight kind of thing. And then same goes for all of the other ones, right? So all the other ones have that same sort of like same restrictions and stuff. So I can already imagine how we're going to actually go around each and every one of them. And that is probably going to be really weird. Okay, so let's see. So the first one... Venus would be perfect because I think it has all the type matchups, but it also is a double-edged sword because it can also faint very easily too. But how everything else is sort of structured, I kind of need... No! Pikachu for first, Venusaur for second, Drachythum for third, and then Squirts for last. And then once you get to the champion fight, whichever one kind of, like, I don't want to say lives, because it's not a Nuzlocke or anything like that. But we are counting individual losses, and I will go back and go through all the footage again and count each individual loss, and then... Oh, there is a you need to show me some respect. Yeah, sure, why not. But yeah, I think that's pretty much how it is, because I know Pikachu can handle the first one roughly well. I think there's only maybe one? Maybe two that might be able to be a rough time, but I think it should be a-okay. I'm not expecting Pikachu to do much. I don't think it's like the partner Pikachu from the Let's Go games where it has extra stats kind of thing to make it slightly more powerful.